Okay, cool. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tale of the Void, the Butterfly Effect, episode 3. I think.
Yes.
I think so.
I think so.
Sounds right.
I missed one and I've been in one, so.
So yeah. So episode 3. This one. So yes, welcome back. Hello, everybody.
Would anybody
Yes.
like to remind us something not related to chain restaurants?
We
Preferably
killed
not the
zombies.
last time.
Yeah,
But
we
could.
defeated some zombies and their flesh snowmen.
I forgot about that.
I was hungry.
You were hungry.
You
You
also
got a
had the
case of the
zoomies.
zoomies. Yeah.
I did have a case of the zoomies. We're talking to some people in a shitty little town,
We didn't get
currently-
shot by them.
and I'm
Yep.
demanding food from them.
I currently look like
That's
a
right.
decent looking man.
You insulted a crazy guy.
I don't know if he was insulted or not. I did ask him.
Pretty sure
how
he did
was
say
from.
he was insulted. I don't remember.
I don't
that.
remember that.
Neither does he. It's okay.
Yeah, we didn't. I think that covers basically everything, right?
Yeah. So basically, I guess we're hungry?
Yeah, we just ended with conversations about what kind of food. We learned that the bug creature things are edible.
Yeah, there's a lot of edible things in this
Mm-hmm.
neck of the woods.
Everything's edible, including us. That's cannibalism.
That's
And
cannibalism.
It's frowned
But
upon
not
in
for
some
all
cultures.
of you, actually. Probably. If I had to guess.
Probably not.
Actually, maybe for none of you.
I think
I
that
don't
might
think
be.
any of you are the same. idiot.
Oh well, I thought you meant Etton's eating people, and I was going to say I don't know if that's canon.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's what I remember.
love
Oh,
it.
and the idea of when you open a door anywhere here, there's just a chaos zombie.
Oh yes,
I remember
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
There's
the
chaos
guy did
zombies
tell
by
us
the
that
doors.
not to open doors because there might be chaos zombies.
Yep,
behind
and we
them.
were like, oh, so there's like every door you just like close it and open it and boom, chaos zombie.
It was a surprise chaos zombie. That's what it was.
Yeah, surprise chaos
Yeah.
zombie.
I remember.
But yeah, that's where we're at.
Cool. So the dog is just demanding food.
Yeah, I gave said dog a little treat. To which said dog wanted more treats.
Hey, I waited
Oh,
like
right. I did
Seems
scold you
on
for
brand
that.
for a dog.
15
I waited
seconds.
a little bit of time before demanding food. I'm a corgi. What corgi
Oh,
do
yeah.
you know that's not like?
No, it makes total sense. 100% sense.
Yeah, I've never met a dog that wasn't like
Food?
anything that happens, food. Okay, so you guys are in the company of about, I think it's five or six people at this little town. You've gone to the center of this town, and there's enough space for everybody. And
Look at my dog.
you're chatting about what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess
Mm-hmm.
there's food.
They had a stew or something like that.
Yeah, they did make like a very
Yeah, there was-
watered down stew.
Stew, yeah. Yeah. That's
Mm.
literally the only note that I have is food. So, yes. All right.
I do
So-
remember they were asking what else we wanted to trade.
What you were trading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I gave
Because-
them.
Oh, we offered to fix ship.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You're fixing
like-
things because
like-
you guys have stuff that actually works, and Baldath and his crew don't have anything that works.
That
right.
is true.
But it doesn't actually matter because everything runs out of power eventually.
Not my buttons.
Battery operated.
Battery operated buttons.
Do batteries last forever here?
Who knows?
No, but I have the
We're
power.
gonna find out.
Here's
I
the
have the
secret.
power item power. So
I was
yeah.
gonna say magic
nice.
batteries. They're solar powered.
Yeah. Magic. Yeah.
Well, I just said that like solar energy is magical to me. It is. It's a wonderful thing.
Makes sense.
It is kind of weird. Okay, so Baldath guy just hands out each a a bowl of soup to each of you. And it smells okay. Like, it's definitely not, you wouldn't get it in an Olive Garden for sure. So,
Brought it all around.
yeah. So, all of you have your bowls of soup.
Did they give the dog a bowl of soup?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody gets a bowl of soup. The horse gets a bowl of soup. The horse is not interested.
I would eat the horse's bowl of soup.
The horse went with you guys.
Yeah.
He did. So
I couldn't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, we asked
Yeah.
if they wanted to go with us. And she was like,
She's
I have nothing
indecisive.
better to do.
yeah. All right. So you guys want to trade your stuff? Are you? What would
Well-
you think about trading?
Well, if they have any mechanical things that require fixing, I can trade some repair services in that. I'm slightly skilled in that regard, as well as medical training.
Could use
I'm
that.
afraid I don't have many physical belongings that I would be able to pass along to them, but services, I am here to serve.
I'm also fairly decent at arcanting, as well as enchantments and potion crafting.
If you have anybody you'd like to fire or let loose, but you're too nervous to do it, I don't mind doing it for you.
I'll be your HR stand-in.
Well, I was talking about putting them down, but
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, I
That
can
makes
do
sense.
that too. Middle management and all that, but
All right. Well,
I do remember that I traded a portion, so I'm carrying quite a few rations. And I did trade one ration with them for the knowledge about like edible foods and stuff.
right. Yes. All right. Well, that might be useful because our top priority is actually trying to find a way out of this valley. So,
Interesting. Is
so
there?
yeah, just like looks down towards like any direction. I don't understand how to get apart.
Is there something
Well-
preventing you from leaving?
yeah, the mountains on all sides seem to be impassable, and at the end of this valley, well, aside from the fact that there's a lot of people that are killing each other over stuff further in, there appears to be just an ocean at the other side.
How far have you guys gotten into? Have you done any reconnaissance in that area, or just know the basics of people are killing each other there, and there's an ocean?
Well, some of us, Owen over there points at the crazy guy. He's been all the way to the ocean. He's
By the ocean.
but getting out that way. Ideally, we would find a way over the mountains in this area.
Well, what makes the mountains impassable?
Cliffs?
That's a fair enough
I-
point, I suppose.
I expected it to be a little bit more than that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's mostly cliffs. These are unbelievable cliffs.
I don't
And
believe
do
it.
you know what's on the other side?
No
Maybe
idea.
there's just more mountain.
Probably. But maybe not. We don't know. Look, this place is super weird because we were not anywhere near any planets, so we have no idea what this planet looks like.
Hmm.
Since our ship was not near planets when we were last on it. So,
Just out of curiosity, what year do you last remember it being?
I don't know what year this is.
Well, in the current Lucianot calendar, if I pull that up,
Yes, thank you, Trevor.
I think we are in
Resident
the
Lore-keeper.
10th. I think we're in the 10th cycle. Maybe.
10th cycle.
Yeah.
That sounds very broad.
Yep. 10th cycle is
10,000
10,000.
for 10,000? Just 10,000? Okay, either way, it's whatever year you guys think it is.
Probably around 15,000 based on the technology.
15,000.
So they're basically from like, the same,
15,247. Yeah.
Okay.
they're basically from like the same time
Yeah.
period as us.
I just wanted to make sure that they were from the same timeline. It
Yeah.
wasn't like timeline weird
There
convergence
doesn't appear
stuff.
to be any weird things.
Okay. I like to double check. You never know what good old Naya is up to with his time tomfoolery.
Miss Lift's
Yes.
do you have a connection with animals in some way, shape, or form, given your bear companion? Do you have a means of making companion with a flying creature of some sort that can scout the mountains and find passages that would be possibly traversable or more traversable?
That's a good suggestion. Yes. I can attempt to ask one if they could help us. I'm capable of communicating with them, so if we can find one that might be a bit more open to discussion. I could also ask
So,
with some of the
you want a
trees
bird?
nearby to see if there's any sentience amongst them.
Oh, trees.
Did you
Yeah.
do that and they were like super gross and weird?
I don't think I ever talked to them. I just
Okay,
was
I thought
interested
you
by the
had,
weird
but-
alien effects.
I do remember Felicity looking at them.
Yeah.
And
Right.
she didn't recognize any of them.
Yeah,
so-
I looked at them, but I didn't try to commune with any of them.
Well, there are a lot of trees in the area.
All right. I might as well try, right? So I'll walk
There
up
might
to.
also-
Oh, sorry.
Be some. So you do notice that there aren't any trees growing on the mountains. Like it is. There's
Okay.
a lot of cliff faces.
Okay. Is there?
Kind of like those very poorly rendered like Minecraft mountains.
Do I see? That's hilarious.
That's a very good.
Well, those are
That's
very easy to climb. You just go, whoop, whoop, whoop,
Just
and when
hop
you
up.
can't, you go.
Yeah, it's even better if you have the auto jump activated, so you just go climb up really quickly.
So I forgot to tell you guys, you can make pickaxes. Okay, never mind.
So I'm gonna look. I'm actually gonna look around to see. Do I see any flying animals?
Oh yeah, there are creatures everywhere.
Are there any that don't look like they want to tear us apart?
Yeah, I mean, they tend to stay rather hidden, but you know they're there because of your connection with nature.
With nature, okay.
You've been studying it.
I'll try to communicate with one of the little flying creatures. Whether they're hidden or not, just call out to them in Sil Natura.
Oh, sure.
Just kind of tweet.
You can make a speechcraft or
Speechcraft?
environmental
Alrighty.
survival. I would say that.
Okay.
Because you could have. Yeah.
Probably environmental survival because my speechcraft is bad. Okay, let me see here. That would be what? 5, 6 from that. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll turn a 4 to a 5. I'll spend another determination to get a 4 to a 5, so 3 successes then.
Yeah. Okay. That works. Small, definitely alien. Like you've never seen this species before,
Of course.
but it's a songbird, and it
Oh,
kind
adorable.
of lands on a very sort of distant tree. It's like, is this a trick? You can tell it's looking at you extremely. It's not sure about this, but it's there.
Okay.
See what you're on about.
I'll look to it and say, "Hello, little friend. I was curious. Have you ever flown over the mountain?" Tweet, 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 tweet.
Tweet tweet.
Tweet, tweet, tweet,
He kind of
tweet.
like tilts his head a little bit and is like, no. Like, I had to think about it. Like, that's a good point.
I'm just
I've never.
curious. Like, huh, I should try.
Curious. No.
Well, if would you be interested in trying to fly a little bit up towards the mountain to see if there's anything over, reporting back to me, and I will give you some delicious food.
Sure. It flies off.
I am giving her the most scathing side eye. Just
This is gonna
You need to have
look
it out here.
insane for a second, but you look to Urgeth and he is following the bird with the sniper scope. Just, it's like he's using it like a binocular.
Got food.
But he's also anticipating that maybe there's something big in the air, so he's just watching.
This little bird rolled so well on his little flight check.
Nice. Good job, bird.
He's so high in the air. He's just flying and flying. And since Urgeth is watching with his scope, he sees that the bird like smacks into something and like just in the air and tumbles and tumbles.
Didn't roll that well.
Fondling your bird's dead. I didn't do it.
I believe you.
How about Urgeth rolls an observation check or analysis, whichever one you want, to see if you.
Did the little bird
See.
die? No, the poor little birdie.
We'll see.
Little birdie.
What did you say? Observation
I'm not that mean.
or
Observation or analysis, because you were looking pretty like you were using your scope. So.
Oh
I
wow!
think
I
it
forgot that I
is.
have judgment. Holy shit!
Unbelievable.
An Etten with judgment? What is this nonsense? Nice. There's just
There's
like
a window in the sky up there that he hit.
bird
That's
hit
about-
thing above.
The
That's
bird hit something.
pretty on point though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
The skybox loaded in and he just didn't quite clip through. He needed the side jump.
Yeah. You know how there's only like a specific height limit that you can build in Minecraft? Basically that. It's-
You need to fly into the corner and mash the jump button, and then you clip through the skybox.
The bird actually does return.
Oh, your bird's not dead.
He got.
Does he
rolled
look
six
worse for the
successes. Oh yeah,
for the
like he
worse?
lands and he looks a little bit tipsy. But
I kind of
yeah.
like panic a little bit. Oh my dear, are you okay? Well, what happened? Do you need any medical attention? Are you okay? Any wings sprain? Anything wrong?
kind of spreads its wings. No, I'm okay.
Okay. She like wipes the floor. What happened?
I hit the sky.
You hit the sky.
It appears I can try again.
I don't want you to continually bash your head against the sky. That probably wouldn't be the best. Did you see anything particularly interesting while you were up that high?
No, the mountain goes above the sky.
Okay. Duly noted. And I'll take out like a little. I have these like little crackers. Give him one.
Well, this bird is very thankful.
Well, do be
Anytime you need
careful.
anything, if you need me to go check out the sky again,
Okay. And you're welcome to come back anytime you see me and hang out if you'd like as well. But if you did end up getting hurt, and you experience symptoms at a later date, please return.
yeah, we'll see.
So I will turn to everyone else that's here and be like, yeah, so there's apparently a skybox well above us that's preventing even the smallest little birds here from flying too high. And according to the little bird friend, the mountains go well beyond this skybox limit, so there may not be a pathway through the mountains. which is
You may
kind
not
of
be
what I
able to
might have
pass it.
assumed.
Through the mountains,
Or up,
Over
up,
the
or over the
mountains.
mountains. Sorry.
but maybe through. There's a lot of doors in the mountains.
Oh, there are lots of doors in the mountains.
Sounds like we have to go
there are
through a
some.
door.
If you can't go over it, you got to go through it. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it makes sense. 100%.
Or we go under it in a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnels.
Secret tunnel. I mean,
Through
we
the
could go
mountain?
looking for that. Secret,
Um,
secret tunnel.
So yeah,
So
it
good.
sounds like our options are either the ocean or doors. So zombies or not having a boat.
That is true. Zombies are behind doors.
We can get a boat. I almost guarantee it.
Belle's gonna hit the button that just says where like 3 times. Like, where, bro?
You know, that's a good question.
In his defense, I would only assume I would find a boat on the ocean.
Yeah, I was at the port that there's probably one there. Bell, why are you sassing me? I don't understand.
Given roughly 2
I'm
weeks'
gonna hit the
time,
love
I
you
could
button.
probably like craft a detailed vessel. But that would be quite a ways as well.
You guys are one of the more skilled groups that's come through the mountains. We've got a doctor, a boat builder, an HR specialist, and a dog that speaks button.
But
Well, we were hired
Us.
on our adventure for for our specialties, so it does make sense. Survival is top priority as well.
Noble, about how long has it been since we arrived at this encampment?
it's time.
How close
Eh.
to 3 hours?
How close to 3 hours?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I was gonna say
Very
maybe
specific.
30 or 45 minutes, probably.
Okay.
okay. Makes
So
sense.
not that.
Very quick.
It's
Wow.
afternoon now, but
I harassed that man, and then that bird flew off immediately after.
Well, we
We
ate
get
and
things
talked
quite
for a little
quick.
bit too.
we chatted. I don't know, 45 minutes seems like a good amount of time.
Yeah.
You can watch a show in that amount of time. Okay.
Not this show.
Right
another
then,
show.
do you have a place that I may I need to set up a few pieces of equipment? I was going to make some potion crafting. You have like a little table I may be able to use.
Sure.
If not, that's fine. I can figure something else out.
Yeah. Any of these buildings, somebody lives in them, but
Right.
none of them are empty, so feel free to use any of them, I suppose.
All right. Well, thank you. I didn't want to be rude and just barge into any of these houses. You know, especially not if you had like a bench or something outside. You know, I didn't want to. You know.
I don't know what kind of equipment you're looking to set up. Just be careful.
Right then.
People steal stuff.
Oh, it'll only be set up for a moment. Thank you. To the rest of you, let me know before we set out, please. If I'm not.
I'm gonna
further.
follow her, giving her this face like, I don't trust you, and trot after her.
Little
Bell,
one.
keep an eye on her for me.
Well, you're welcome to join. Just don't touch anything on the table, please. You do that, and I will give you another one of those treats.
It's okay. The table's too high for her, anyways.
That's fair. All right. Well, I'm going to go into one of those houses and just kind of set up all the potion crafting stuff. So,
Okay. While Felicity is doing that, do any of the rest of you want to do anything else?
So surrounded by mountains. The mountains have doors. Past the doors are zombies. There's a path through the valley that leads to a beach and an ocean. We don't know what's past the ocean. And also,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of people between the ocean and here that are killing each other.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle.
No, we're in a valley.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Call it a pickle, too.
If
Oh dear.
I think we need some more information, at the very least, on these people that are between us and the beach and the killing of each other they are doing. Because right now, that's a pretty how. Besides us, how many people are in this little encampment?
You see, Mhm.
5 or 6. So there's like 10 of us total. Okay.
Yeah.
10's a pretty easy number to pick off a bunch of people, especially if you're going into a war-torn area. So I think if we are to try the beach option, we need more information on the things that are between us and the beach, and whether or not getting a boat at that point that could fit all of these people is a viable option. Otherwise, doors are our best bet. And we also probably should get some more information about doors and specifically what's going on with them if we can.
What's
What's up with these doors? Is there a door nearby? I want to know what's up with the doors.
And they
Is it
were
an-
active
is
from
it a push
65
or
to
a pull?
73.
And I can always
What?
send the bird to like look.
The
Oh wait,
doors.
I'm not there. Never mind.
Boo.
I'm sorry, what was.
I said
was
the
the
doors.
question?
They were active from like 65 to 73, I think it was.
Oh, the band.
Oh,
Specifically, I want to know about the door that's 3 doors down.
Ooh, good.
The
it's red.
house.
Got a wreath on it.
It's got a wreath. They took time to make a wreath.
I may go crazy, but will you still call me Superman if I try that door?
The
you
references.
do whatever you like. I will try my best to not get killed.
Yeah, so need more information about doors. Need more information about these warring people. Is there any information about these 2 subjects that I'm asking this in person. Is there any information about these 2 subjects that you would be able to share that you know yourselves to save us time in determining which is going to be our better course of action?
So, your question about the doors, question about the people.
Yes.
The crazy-eyed little man. He kind of. He's nursing his bowl of soup still, and
You and Brad.
Hey, I ate my bowl, okay?
yeah, his bowl doesn't.
Nalia didn't, but I did.
He's like, the people are crazy. The doors are dangerous. He goes back to his soup.
Very
Short,
helpful.
sweet, and to the point.
Thank
Crazy
you, Owen.
and dangerous. Well, we can rule out the doors being very dangerous being a contributing factor to any decision we make because everything is very dangerous on this planet, it seems. Crazy people, however, that can be a contributing factor, but not the fact that they are dangerous.
Very true.
Are the people natives to this planet, or are they refugees as well, like us?
As far as I know, they're all like us.
Okay.
Beast.
I didn't talk to a lot of them.
Okay.
Killed a lot of them, though.
Oh yeah.
And are they of like a one group of people, or do they seem to be like a mishmash? Like some
Like,
people
we're a lot.
join.
Mishmash.
Okay,
They're a
okay.
mishmash of people.
Okay.
Is that hyphenated?
Mishmash.
Yes.
Love it. Love hyphens.
Oh, then you'd love my name. Hyphen right in the middle.
Get.
Okay.
Yep.
So, two groups of refugees from various backgrounds banding together and going at war with each other and killing anyone who crosses their path. Or doors. And secret tunnels.
Both sound equally bad.
I'm starting to think that our best bet might be to just try some doors.
That's
These
what I
do
was thinking.
These do not appear to be groups that we can reason with, and as I said, a group of 10 people is a group that can very easily be picked off in situations like that, and we can very easily be ambushed
Unless you're fast.
unless we're fast.
Well, being fast doesn't stop an ambush.
That's
just
true. If you're
making
so
you
fast
get
and
out
small.
first.
I'm fast, but very large.
I got the.
I
I'm
was
fast
noticing
as
that.
fuck, boy.
Well, while this conversation's going on,
Yeah, do you roll?
yeah,
What do you need?
I was gonna inspect the chaos roots that I received.
Yes.
So I pull out
Chaos
like an
roots.
analysis kit. You know, it's got several different beakers, a lot of different scientific equipment. It's also got a root enchanter, all sorts of good stuff like that. So I'm gonna put basically the roots underneath like the analysis microscope thing that I have.
Did you do it in a way that I could see what you're doing?
Oh yeah, it's all just put out on the table. I'm not trying to hide anything or
It's
be.
I have 3-inch legs.
Yeah, okay. So you probably can't
So
see it.
can I
but-
see? So I can't see. All right, I'm gonna become very annoying very quickly. I'm gonna start hitting the attention button, and then uppies. Attention, uppies.
The best part is that all you hear is Ergath's voice saying that.
It's his voice over and over, just going, attention, uppies, attention,
Oh.
uppies.
And I hope you guys get to hear those sound bites soon.
Oh,
They're
is
so
that
funny?
is that you? Oh, okay. I'm happy to put you up
Uppies.
on. Okay.
No!
Do you mind if I pick you up? Okay. So I'll
I warn you.
digitally pick her up and just kind of put her on the table so she can see what's going on.
I warn you.
Wonderful.
You know, you might be the first one to realize I'm not a girl.
I think Ergath would know that.
I'm definitely a boy dog.
Yeah. Okay. So now I know. So I think I'm going to make I will make an analysis check or a crafting check. Either one works. Which one would you prefer?
Whatever one
They're both the same for me.
They're the
so-
same. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll roll.
Well, I guess it depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to craft it, or are you trying to
That's true.
analyze it?
I'm trying to analyze it. I'm not just going to randomly start putting it into a potion until I can kind of figure out what it does. So I'm going to put it through like a few different tests, you know, like you do when you're trying to learn something.
So analyze.
Okay, so
Analysis.
I think
Analysis.
that would be 66 then. It's... Wow. And I'll turn that 4 to a 5, so I'll have 5 successes, non-natural.
Okay. Very nice.
This is something I can do.
So you're putting it through some different tests. You're like, burning it, mashing it up, doing your various tests, and seeing how it smells, how it reacts to various catalysts that you brought with you and such.
Mhm.
And you, most obviously, it is definitely chaos.
Of course.
It's very strongly chaos.
Okay.
So you think that it could be used as an addition to enchanting things that either are chaotic
Mhm.
with anything else, or things that are not naturally chaotic to make them so.
Okay.
It would. You think that it would be a very high success rate for things like that.
Okay. And then there's a destructive potion that uses chaotic things as well, so I could probably know with the potion book that it used that way too, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it would probably. It's not, to your knowledge, poisonous. So ingesting it, you could probably use it as a substitute for other chaotic.
Okay. Okay.
things.
So it can be used kind of like as a substitute. Okay, that's cool. That's actually really good to know. Perfect. Well then, yeah, that would have taken a little bit of time. So,
How much time does that take? Like,
it
just in general?
takes about 15 minutes to analyze
Okay.
things. So,
Cool.
anyway, whatever the others are doing, you do see this dog. It doesn't seem all that interesting, Tori. It's just like, pulling out random
The
artifacts.
Smoke smells very
the dog
bad.
looks fascinated.
Oh,
Just a lot of
yeah. So poking and prodding
sniffs and then
it.
going, looking
Oh, I
horrified by
know.
smells.
It's weird, isn't it? It's got a bit of a pungent odor to it. I do apologize. Strange little plant.
Is Belle trying to learn potion making?
Yes.
We love it.
Dog's gonna be a potion seller.
During this time, Yggdrasil is looking around at some of the other buildings. What are the fortifications like here?
They're 100% made of wood, but that said, they are very well sharpened. There are those. What are those called? Those sharpened sticks that are sticking up out of the ground. Those things.
Oh. Like at an angle, so that
Yeah.
prevents charging and stuff like that.
Yeah, so there are some of those around the entrances. You notice those for sure. Can you make a observation check?
Yeah, I can do that. I can attempt that, I should say.
Apparently, it's called a cheval de frise.
I never would have come up with that ever.
It's like a horse kill or something. Okay, it's 2 successes.
Yeah, okay. You do notice that there are probably some buried
Interesting.
along the entrances into the camp, just because of the way that the leaves and dirt is like a trap. And there are some roosts for, you assume, archers in the trees, but they seem to be unmanned.
Used to be more people here.
It's possible.
Okay.
Or was Yggdrasil asking that to
Yeah,
somebody?
he was asking that out. loud.
Got it. Sorry. Baldeth just kind of nods.
How many did you lose? Or how much you take out? Actually, that might be the better question.
That's a very confusing question.
Mutiny.
There used to be 12 of us on average. Sometimes people break off and move on.
Too many mouths to feed.
Get sick of eating the spiders.
Spiders weren't bad.
They're not bad.
Tastes like crab. All we need is a little bit of butter. Too bad
What
creation
about the
can't
houses?
spawn
How
butter.
much do they lock down?
How much of the house is locked down?
Yeah, if say something was going on, you lock the doors in here. How hard is it to get into one? I'm not using me as the consensus either.
So the average weaponry wielded by people around here aren't much better than our defenses, so it'd be pretty difficult for them to get in. But for you guys, probably significantly less.
Unless you had fire. Place is pretty flammable.
Yeah, but in that case, getting inside would probably not be the goal.
No, exactly. He looks down at what is like a red dial that's timing down from like the 3-hour mark. How much longer does he have on that?
Like 2.5 hours. Wait, yeah.
Definitely not 2.5. If it took us 45
I'm sorry,
minutes,
1.5. I can do math.
Math is hard.
Math for things under 3. Wow.
he's gonna slide it to the 1 hour left mark. So he like intentionally like loses like 30 minutes so that he'll have a 30-minute window before the spell drops.
Mm. Which spell is this that you're keeping track?
Loki's army.
Oh,
That's smart.
that's probably good to keep track of. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It'd be really awkward if you're sitting there and all of a sudden,
Boom, Etten.
On the inside of his wrist, he has like it's like a metal band with like it's just like a dial that you can spin. He sets it to the 3 and it lets it go down. And it
Okay.
rings. It's like almost like an egg timer.
timer.
Yeah, it's an 8 timer. Perfect.
I
Egg
love that you have
timer.
an egg timer on your wrist.
More or less, yeah.
Egg timer before you become a net again. It's wonderful.
So do I understand you guys correctly that the doors are what we're
I
Right.
think that we are, and I don't want to speak for the group here, but I think that the doors are our option. They are the least dangerous option, surprisingly.
We think.
Hey, more chaos zombies means more of this chaos substance, so people don't really drop all that good of stuff that's able to be used in potions.
And also
that surprises me.
trying to survive.
Sometimes you can use their hearts in regenerative potions. But
I would imagine hair,
Just gives it a look
something.
at Felicity. Like
Under different circumstances, I'd probably be more concerned about that.
oh, she doesn't say that. She's still in the room
okay. I
analyzing
thought
some
she
stuff.
said that, but
No, totally would be something she would say though. It's like, oh yeah,
Shame she's not with us.
right.
Alrighty. Is there anything else that you're wanting to do with your potions or anything?
Yeah.
that
So
anybody else?
if we have another second, it takes another 15 minutes, but I would like to attempt to formulate a potion. Because I actually still have several flasks, my crystal crusher, extractors. Okay. So it would be I think I'm going to try to make a explosive potion.
Explosive potion.
Yeah. Basically, you throw them, it explodes in a AoE effect, kind of like a grenade. Basically, well, exactly like a grenade, except magical. So based on what we have in the rulebook, explosive potions require an average 3 arcanting, and if using a magical effect, it requires a average 3 arcanting check as well. So crafting and arcanting.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Roll away.
All right. Well, we'll do crafting first to see if I can even properly combine the potion items. So we got 5, 6, 7, 4 into 2. I'll use another determination. Why not? So that I can get an average crafting check.
Isn't that 2?
So I'll turn one point just because of the crafting I have. I get +1 pip. We'll turn that 4 into a 5, and
got
then
it.
I'll use a determination, turn the other one. And then for the arcanting check, that's 6, 7, 8 dice. Okay. The 5. Man, I am rolling
Aye.
horrible.
Yeah.
1, 2. I'll turn that 2
That
into
would
a 3
be,
so I don't critically fail.
Yeah.
So the potion will fail. Thanks to my waste not, want not expertise. I actually don't lose any of the ingredients, but I basically can't make potions for a little bit longer, so.
Bel's gonna hit the bad button like 3 to bad, and shake his head at you like fucked up.
That's alright, with potions, especially when you're trying and mixing new ingredients, it's not always going to turn out properly. At least it didn't explode this time. I've had that happen several times, so, granted, that's with
Bel's
higher
gonna hit the
potions.
scared button.
Oh, there's no need to be scared. I figured it wasn't going to explode. I've done this enough times to know that even with like chaotic materials, as long as you properly crush and manage it, it's probably not going to blow up. Anyway, I believe we're done here, so she'll begin packing up like all the equipment. Would you like me to put you back down on the floor?
He's gonna shake his head and then just hop down.
Wonderful. Just want to see if you
It's
need
not
anything.
exactly graceful.
Flop.
As quirky as are wont to be.
And then and then I'll hand you another one of those nutrient bar treat things that I handed you before. As promised, since you did not knock anything over.
I'm gonna go no. I'm gonna hit the button and go bad, and then hit dad.
All right. Well, I do believe your dad's out that way. So.
Dad. She'll just sigh at how hard it is to communicate with you and just take the bar and go trot over to her dad. Give it to him.
I think we had this issue where, I speak still not sure, but I think whenever I listened to you, it was just.
I mean, to be fair, you only tried to listen when
She was singing.
they were telling a dumb story about nothing.
That's true. But see, I don't know much about that. Just assuming based on what she's learned
Perfect.
from the combat, so. All right, I'll finish packing everything up then. Putting the ingredients back into the negation bag that I have. Yeah, I will
Cool.
rejoin the others.
So that's about 45 minutes on
Yeah.
Loki's army. And Baldath and Owen and one other guy are packing up their kind of ratty looking weapons in anticipation of going looking for some doors.
Did we decide where we're going? My traveling companions?
We're gonna
Boss.
try our luck with the doors.
Okay, the doors with the chaos zombies.
Chaos zombie doors.
On the bright note, I've learned what the bit of the chaos stuff has done, so I'm certain by entering that I would gather more equipment. So sounds like a plan to me. Well, shall we set
Nice.
off then, or
Does everybody have everything that they need? Because we don't know how long this is going to take.
I'm fully prepared.
well, I technically have 2 weeks worth of rations, and I can cook up more if we manage to catch food. So I do believe I am set and ready to go. Do we particularly know our heading? Which doorways are we? Do all the mountains have doors in them, like multiple different doors? Or?
As far as, yeah, they're just at random locations, it seems. We don't really keep track of them because they're dangerous.
That feels like the reason you should keep track of them.
You know? Yes, but also we don't go near the mountains just in general. So as long as you stay away from the mountains, you stay away from the doors. There's nothing over there.
So, Nila, our next location's the mountains, then, correct?
Yes.
He just looks over at the other two.
Owen kind of rolls his eyes and just walks off ahead of the group into the forest.
You need a travel buddy. Okay. Rule number 1 for survival: never go alone.
Rule number 1 of survival: never go with that guy. Points at Owen.
I don't know. He seems like fun.
He seems like a good time.
By the way, Baldeath, while we're out in the forest, there's something that's going to happen. I will become a different me while we're in the forest.
I become
It's a terrible
someone else. It's the ogre curse. The sun goes down and I
By night
transform
one
into
day,
a-
by day another.
Exactly.
Shall be the norm.
You should know that.
I thought about this last week, so I looked it up.
Okay.
Because I was like, I accidentally put myself in a Fiona position.
It's perfect.
Anyways, yeah. I can only look like this for about another 45 minutes.
Okay.
Don't freak out, is all I'm saying. Stay
Okay.
close.
By
Stay
the way,
close.
if you have any equipment that you need that you don't feel like you would like to carry, Bjorn here is capable of carrying any additional equipment you might need.
There's a lot of wood. If you think we'll need wood, other than that, I think we're good.
That's the other thing is he starts walking. I think you should burn a couple more. At least a little bit more of a clearing before you hit the fortress. Just give you a little bit less space from the forest. He's just talking about fortifications in this little town. He's just talking about fortifying this town.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Are you trying to burn down the forest? I don't recommend doing
My
that.
neighbors are.
Burn down the forest.
We're not trying to burn down the forest.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Half the time I only half listen to what others say. So
That
I do
sounds about
apologize.
Either way.
Seems dangerous. I recommend using your full attention as we head into the forest.
Oh, of course. Yes. No, I'll be well aware.
How do you feel about the forest horse?
It's fine.
I didn't write your name down.
Ezekiel.
Glitched for a second.
Of course, if it gets too dangerous, I'm assuming you'll probably leave us.
Attention! Nope, that threw me off. Yes, no.
That's amazing.
Oh, you're not wanting to walk, are you?
That was super delayed. I'm so sorry.
That's so funny.
I was like, I
oh,
didn't
it's
say
still not
anything.
working. Let me hit this button like 5 more times, and then it worked.
Okay, well,
That's brilliant.
Belle
That's
doesn't
awesome.
need attention right now. Don't worry about Belle. But it works. I fixed it.
Awesome.
Your face was the best part.
are all the words? That's so funny.
I have all but one of the words currently done. My
Nice.
brother's recording the last one for me.
Oh.
I know what the last one is.
By the way, okay. When we were in the cabin and I was working on some stuff, Belle did seem like they wanted to communicate or ask you something, and or she wanted you to give her the treat. I don't really, or he to give you the treat. I don't really know either way. But here is the treat that I was going to give them. So if you want to at any point to give them that, welcome to do so. All right then. Just hops on top of Bjorn.
I also hop on top of Bjorn.
You will see that I am giving her that side. I am just like, are you stupid? I think you're stupid. Just a,
Look, all she heard was no. What was it? It was no.
no, it was bad.
No.
Because she doesn't
bad.
have no. There's no or yes. Those aren't
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
It was
So she
bad
just
and dad.
exactly bad and dad. So I was like, okay, so
I'm a
don't want the treat.
bad dad.
Doo-doo.
Look, no matter how reasonable your assumption of what he said is, he's still gonna think you're stupid for not suddenly reading his mind.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Understandable.
Urget's holding was essentially an MRE, and he looks down at Belle and goes, "I'm going to need a little bit more context here, Belle."
Hey, it's a delicious treat. I did design her to know how to cook with herbs and things like that to make stuff taste delicious.
Belle just looks like he has no idea how to explain this to you. Just,
Is it for me or is it for you?
just gonna waggle very frantically.
All right, we'll share it later. Good.
It's gonna throw me off.
This is gonna be really weird.
It's great though.
It's
I
gonna be
love
weird,
it.
but I have to edit this. He scoops Belle up and just slips him into the Bjorn.
Does this happen fairly quickly?
Uppies.
Yes.
Uppers.
All right, let's go, Belle. He starts walking.
I love this. 10 out of 10.
That's great.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
I want you to understand this grown Etten had to sit in a spot and record each of these.
It's what
I
makes
love
it better.
You know what's the best part? He can't read, so he had to figure this out by trial and error.
That's even better.
So just like hitting that button like 15 times saying uppies of different inflections.
I don't understand. I held it last time and it recorded.
Oh, it's so
The love of a
good.
dog. The love for a dog.
Oh man, that's so
Etten's best
good.
friend.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna proceed towards the doors then.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So you're walking in the forest, heading towards the mountain, and there are there's nothing you
I heard a
recognize.
little John walking through the forest.
Anyway, yeah.
No, Paul Death, maybe you should pick up Owen because half of us aren't riding anywhere. He's littler than you. So.
I am so sorry. You're
You
like
got a
very
little quiet there. Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying, Paul Death, maybe you should pick up Owen because Bjorn's carrying them over there, and I've got Belle here. So
So in other words, you're dragging us down.
Oh, Owen is like, you can't see him, but he is ahead of you.
I'm aware. He went first.
Yeah.
I know it.
Why am I? I'm not picking him up. You can try.
Oh, and if you want, I'll pick you up and carry you.
Owen! Hey, Owen!
Are you guys?
He just keeps walking into the forest, and he goes about the same walking speed, definitely as Nayla.
Okay.
Probably as Bjorn, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Bjorn's pretty quick.
I'm
Yeah.
considerably faster than most. So
Yeah. You're like
my
9.
movement speed right now is 9.
Yeah.
Get
That
wrecked.
sounds
Mine's
about
10.
right.
Pardon?
And he's not as fast.
Nope.
He's not as fast as Bjorn. Anyway,
So-
he's keeping up though.
Nyla, what's your story? We've interacted a few times before, but never enough to really make too many introductions.
Oh, well, one second.
Let me pull out my dossier for you.
No, I was trying to remember the name of the ship.
Oh, the spinning star.
Yeah.
Well, I was brought onto the Spinning Star as a means to assist all of the specialists and other members of the ship in their endeavors, both on the journey to and once we had reached our destination. Unfortunately, obviously, that wasn't the case. But I am still happily here to assist you all when on anything that I can. Anything that I can.
Well, you're doing a lovely job. You already
thank
got
you.
us into the camp over there, and we're able to communicate. I must say, if it was me
I
talking,
would ask you to submit a positive review, but we are not. I'm not connected to the ship anymore, so I can't activate that program on my data pad.
fear not. Once we get back, I will make sure to give you the highest praise on Yelp. 5 out of 5.
Space Yelp.
Spelp. Either way, you did great so far with communicating. If it was me trying to get us in there, we probably would have gotten shot. So,
Yes, I have noticed that you're not terribly skilled at speechcraft, but no matter. Everyone has weaknesses, and it is my job to help strengthen those, strengthen your strengths and support your weaknesses.
yes, unfortunately, I grew up for the most of my life away from others. So I've only recently been learning how to communicate properly with individuals. So I do apologize for any brash conversations. That goes for you too, Ergeth and Bell. If I'm doing anything wrong, do not hesitate to let me know.
Oh, I will.
Perfect. I appreciate
I'll
that.
just bark. And it just says bork.
Bork. Lovely. All right. Now, assuming we live long enough for me to get feedback, that is. Do we know which direction we're going? Or are we just walking towards any mountain?
The mountains. That's
Well, yes.
Owen yelling.
But thank you, Owen. I do appreciate that. I meant specifics.
Oh, that's a new map.
As you guys are walking, there's very small. Thank you, Trevor. There's very small,
Gotcha.
not nearly as large as depicted in this map, streams of water that appear to be coming just from the mountains. Like maybe it's raining at the very top, but it's definitely not. So it's just very wet and rainforesty. There's mushrooms and vines everywhere. There's moss, squishy moss on the ground.
Whoops.
No.
You weren't meant to
I
be
was
that,
going to
though.
say something, but I forgot I'm on top of a bear.
You are indeed.
It's just in general a very lush location, and the trees are rustling.
What's out in those trees?
Everybody can make an observation check.
Fuck.
Wonderful.
Hold
I'm
on, I
so
gotta
good
make
at
Done a
sure.
lot of those this session.
Oh, you're right. I
We're
need
going
to-
to make sure everybody is observant by the time this campaign.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Bell.
Oh, heck. Bell for sure.
My
notices
word.
Something.
Bell's rolling high over there. Goodness
Also,
gracious.
Bell can't be snuck up on. I should probably let the DM know
Is-
that.
Observation.
Well,
Good.
it's because the backpack faces the other direction.
Oh, yeah.
with
That's
this-
because I have to lick your. I have to be able to lick the back of your head. I
You
feel
can
Oh.
spin around in that bag.
Would this be considered a group check?
No,
Okay.
it's just individual, but I guess everybody. And it's kind of unfortunate that Bell is the first one to have noticed this, I guess. There's not really a way for him to communicate.
I
Bad.
got a 3.
You tell me.
Yeah, I got a 4.
I got a 4 if this is to detect traps.
No.
Ambush a trap.
Huh.
No, there's definitely not an ambush. The where's Trevor's?
What?
Okay, yeah. You notice that the trees are talking. They're just chatting among themselves. It's kind of
Okay.
like,
That's just the
very
norm.
pleasant.
Yeah.
They're just chatting. They don't seem worried. Yeah. Bell notices that the clouds have not changed at all since you first arrived.
Okay. The biggest challenge is communicating this.
Yes.
For player clarity, since we first arrived on the planet or first arrived in this area.
On the planet.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, there's a skybox above us.
I would question, because this is something that I did establish beforehand, of Nayla keeping a close eye on the movement of the sun as a means to sync up her clock with the planet's clock. Has the sun been moving?
The sun is
Normally?
moving.
Okay.
So the
The sun is
clouds
moving
are-
normally.
Okay.
No.
Interesting.
The sun is moving and the clouds are not.
This is very
Well, we do
intriguing.
know that we are surrounded by a skybox.
Yes.
Okay.
Being a Skyetan.
You
with
you
this-
notice nothing.
Considering most of my magic comes from steering from a cloud's perspective.
So you know
You're not a
approximately
box set.
that your vision doesn't hit the top.
Yeah.
Knowing that there is a glass ceiling up there.
Okay.
I
Belle's
think it's
gonna
like a
try to
model,
communicate
right?
the cloud thing
I'm excited to hear this.
Yes, I can't wait.
by
Please explain.
first barking loudly in his dad's ear.
Ouch. Des. Yes, Bill. Uppies. You're already on my back.
The heaviest sigh you've experienced in a while.
Okay, wait 1 second. He grabs Bell and puts him in front of Ergath. All right.
All right. The dog's like, all right, it's got this look like, I need you to
Eyes on
like,
me.
I'm focusing.
okay.
I'm the
Uppies.
You
captain
go
now.
uppies and then look all the way up. Like, get on its back legs and look straight up.
Now it on. Dogs can't look up.
Okay.
This is a bipedal dog, a little bit different.
Dogs can't look up.
Follows Bell's vision up.
Yeah.
Okay. Dad. Uppies. Bad. I love looking at this because Bell's got like a suit of buttons on,
Yep.
touching the buttons, doing the macarena.
Oh, this is great.
Something above us isn't right.
Belle looks thrilled that you understood that something up there's not right. Just like, yes, do better though.
I imagine him and
expect
Bell have been
better.
together for a while, so
Hmm.
Dad. Yeah. Person. Uppies. Bad. There's somebody up that's bad. No, that's not right either.
This is the best conversation.
Okay.
That's wild.
Okay. Okay. Belle's going to turn around, show you his big fluffy white butt.
Oh! Oh, the clouds!
We did it.
Good. You were keeping track of time, right?
Yes.
That's
As best as I
been going by.
can. I'm sorry, what was that?
The sun's been going by.
Yep. As far as my tracking has been concerned.
Bell seems to be worried about the clouds in the sky.
I haven't really been paying too much attention to the clouds. You can't really calibrate a clock on clouds.
You know what? Ergas actually got to do something because we established this. He is going to try and find the cloud closest to where the bird ran into the wall.
Oh,
There's not one exactly where it was, but there appears to be a cloud up there.
All right, I'm gonna
Vicinity.
Keep an eye on those ones then.
Bell looks so pleased with himself. He's got the biggest smile. His whole body's wiggling, doing little tippy tappies of his feet. He's just tickled pink. He's like, I did it.
Urgath taps his head. It's like, all right, are you still walking or?
And then he zooms off.
All right. Oh, and don't eat my dog. I don't know what you eat, so I have to be careful.
I do eat dog.
I assume so. Bad.
Really tasty, actually.
Yeah,
Who did he say this to?
Owen.
Owen. Dog is
Okay,
a
so-
delicacy.
Y'all are still walking. You look like a net now, but you have come to the mountain. And Baldath is on the other side of Bjorn from Urgith.
Already?
Thanks for not freaking out about that, Baldath. It's a little awkward.
Anytime.
Limbs get longer. He grows extra digits on each hand.
So is that like a lunchtime thing?
No, it's like outside of 12 and 3 kind of thing.
That's weird.
Yeah, the other form's a bit of a curse, I'm not gonna lie. Easier to
So you're
move,
saying it's a shame she looks like that all the time?
but yes.
Gonna point simplicity. Alright. I guess I respect that.
100%.
That's a tad bit rude.
I don't care.
I feel like you're a bit aggressive, but I suppose
won.
we can address
Feeling
that
a
at
bit
later
aggressive
date.
is your entire. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna pet my dog. Gotta move on.
No, it's perfectly fine. Say what you'd like.
Mm.
To be fair, I don't know much about my species, so
Oh, that explains so much. We're gonna teach you about your species.
That sounded a bit like a threat. I don't know. Baldath kind of just walks off and
well, this like I don't want
He's
any
like-
part of this.
looking at the rocks.
Isn't he an Elan? So
He is
would-
an Elan.
He would have a little bit of an idea, probably.
Yeah, he for sure he knows about godlings, and they're kind of like the black sheep of the family.
Bell's gonna try to diffuse the situation by running up and then going,
Dad, attention.
and then flopping on his back. The belly for belly rubs.
Absolutely goes into the belly rubs. Bell is his moral support, blood loss diffusal dog.
Nyla, in your opinion, have I said anything that could have offended him?
Nyla know about the whole Godligetten thing?
Probably not, no.
No.
Can't think of why.
Not to my understanding.
Okay. Must be some sort of deep-rooted hatred.
Yeah, I don't have any knowledge banks on deep-rooted hatreds. They sort of omitted that.
The amount of self-awareness in that statement. He must hate me for some deep-seated reason.
She's trying to figure it out, okay? She's like studying things and figuring out problems. Why someone hates her without knowing much about
Hey,
it.
my anxiety loves that too.
Yeah.
If you guys are done chatting, I think I might have found something. Maybe. Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. All right, we keep going.
I found something.
No.
This,
Oh, wait.
this tree is made of tree.
Oh, yes. Oh, and yells
Us.
the same thing. Oh no, I found something right here.
All right. Well, what'd you find?
It is a giant door that looks like it's
Hey!
surrounded by like neon orange lights. It looks kind of runic, but also like high tech.
All right. Hey, look, we found a door.
Does this look like the first door? Like similar?
It's pretty much the same as the first door. It appears to be open and very dark on the inside.
Can
All
I
right, well,
perform an arcanting check to see if there's anything off
Please do.
within the nearby area here?
Mhm.
Right. It is what? 6, 7. Okay. Oh, I just
We haven't
realized
long-
that I could have succeeded that potion check. Very dis- I forgot
We
that I
haven't
had
long rested
4.
yet, right?
It's okay. There's a wait. What?
We haven't long rested yet.
no.
No, we've only been during a short rest, right?
Yeah, the
I
short.
just wanted to make sure 'cause I was checking my
Yeah.
energized state.
It's very important to keep track of those. Well, during a short rest, you do reduce your energized state. Is that what you said?
Energizing
Yeah.
state?
Yeah, your charge state by by half of what is missing. So
Okay.
okay, so that would be 8d6. Okay.
That is
Um,
incredibly.
I'll turn the 4 into a 5, so that's 3.
It's incredibly average.
Yeah, it's literally an average check.
The averagest.
Okay, that's 5 rolls now.
I guess the only way you could make it more average was if there was an extra dice at neutral. Anyway, yeah, there is a slight like aura of chaos, but it's not as strong as, for example, when the zombies showed up.
Okay, interesting.
And the inside of the cave, there's something bad, a lot stronger in there, but it's not chaos.
Okay, you said something bad, a lot stronger in there.
Yeah.
I will relay
There
this
is-
to the party.
I don't know. There's no reason, I guess, for you not to know. I guess there's arcane poisoning inside.
Ah, I hate this.
You can tell that it is injurious to magic wielders in there.
Oh dear. Well, good news and bad news. Good news. It's not as strongly chaotic in there as when we were fighting the zombies. So that's probably a good sign. Bad news. There's arcane poisoning. Not a great sign. It's going to hurt quite a bit.
No, what's arcane poisoning?
Oh, it's an absolutely horrible condition thing that I've run across a few times in the past. Basically, after too much of it, you begin, too much spells, you begin to feel sick, a little bit lightheaded, and you have a chance of bursting into flame.
And does this only
Scared.
affect spellcasters?
Well, technically, yes. If you cast spells, you're probably in a bad situation. If you cast too many, of course.
So don't cast spells.
Feel free to cast a few. I don't really know particularly how many are the limited area, but I know in the past a bare minimum of 3 was fine. When I was adventuring with my teacher, she did burst spontaneously into flame after casting 7. So I can't really give you a proper,
Bad.
estimation.
That does sound bad.
It does indeed sound bad.
Well, we could draw whatever's in out, maybe.
Perhaps. I will defer this all to you. I do not desire to go inside, but I am happy to travel along with you.
What happens to your magic bear?
I'm certain he's perfectly fine. He doesn't cast any spells. And while technically he is a bear that I summon, he's not a magical creature in and of its nature. Bjorn will let me know if there's any issues, I'm sure. I can always pull him away if
Or just
things
keep
get
an
too
eye on
dangerous.
me. We're pretty innately tied to magic, so
Are you?
That's fair. I don't
good
know how it would react with people that are connected as strongly to the arcane realm as you are. So I apologize. I can't give any information on that.
Hmm.
Here's
There
where
might be
Noble's
too many
going.
unknowns here. There might be too many unknowns here. We might want to pass and find a different door.
I'm concerned with how evil you guys think I am.
always send in Owen.
Like, I think every
I
GM
never
is evil.
believe
It's
that
okay.
a GM has good intentions for us.
Yeah,
Probably
same.
a good thing, but you know. Okay.
Owen Baldeth, quick question.
Right.
When you go into one of the, have you gone through any of these?
I have.
Do they link to the same place each time?
I mean,
Like,
I don't think so.
no, like if you go through that door and then you come back out, will you come back here or do you go somewhere?
Oh yeah, no, it's not some kind of weird, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't sure if they were like gateways or
It's
something.
not like some kind of weird tesseract house or something.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
That's good.
I'm thinking we just poke our heads in. If anything gets rough, we just leave.
Well, I'm probably the least magical person here. I'll gladly check it out to see what the other side looks like.
I don't mind going through it all. I just won't use magic.
So don't use magic.
Yeah, of course.
Belle, do you want to hang back while Dad goes to explore? Good. Okay. All death.
How incredibly
Don't eat
helpful
my
and
dog.
unhelpful it would be if my dog
I'm not
had
gonna
me.
eat your dog. Owen's
Okay.
going into the cave. He's the one that might eat your dog.
Nail it, I'm going in with Owen.
Right, let's go. And he just
Into the door.
He walks straight in. no hesitation. And he doesn't appear. Nothing happens.
No.
Nothing blows up. He doesn't run into a wall that
Do
you
we
can
still
see.
see him, or does he like step through the door and he's just like gone?
Yeah, he like it's significantly darker, but you can see that he's like still in there. You can hear him kind of, walking on rocks.
Blop,
Yeah.
blop, 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 blop.
I'm just wondering if it's like video game area rules. You're like loaded into another area. I'm really stuck on this skybox thing now.
That's a good question.
I'm sorry.
No. It appears to be in the same loading area, the same map.
Right. Well, I will go in there with you as well. Better to travel in groups and numbers.
Why don't we all just come in? It's nice and cool in here.
It's
I'm
lovely.
okay with it being cool.
Nayla walks in, and as she walks into the darkened portion of the cave, her eyes light up.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We love it.
That's
I
great.
got eyes of shadow, bitches.
I can see in the dark.
I got
Yeah.
light bulbs behind my eyes.
Urgeth is going to he's going to step in, but he's going to draw the spear.
Okay. Can you just roll an arcanting check
No.
Oh boy.
real quick?
Oh, I get to use my judgment for that. Not my judgment, my vitality.
Yeah.
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 All right.
There we go.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. You assume it's just because you're and more strongly connected to magic. You do feel something, and it's like mildly unpleasant, but it probably isn't hurting you currently.
Is it bad that I really want to add that as a negative effect?
Yes.
for like hyper arcane
Magical
creatures.
Yeah.
The
That makes
Etin.
sense.
I think
Things like the
I mean,
who else
arcane
would be-
poisoning is already kind of a if you want to have a bad time, use this.
Yeah, the Ochek and the Starfolk would probably get hit pretty hard by it.
Yeah, people like innately with powerful connections to that. Oh, that'd be fun.
Ooh.
I like
Yeah.
negative
Maybe just
consequences like that.
And the Atom Rat would probably get the opposite because they're so.
The Etin would just be like, "This is perfectly fine.
I have never felt better.
Ah, yeah, this is great. I love it.
Let me eat the poison.
Yeah, like
Let
Reapers
me
too.
consume it. Nom, nom, nom.
Reapers would not be having a good time.
Reapers would have a bad time. Man, there's a lot of people that would have. That's great. I like that idea.
Everyone,
That
tell
idea
Diana that
down.
it's okay. Fireworks aren't gonna hurt her.
It's okay. The fireworks aren't going to hurt
Diana,
you.
the fireworks
You're
are going to hurt
fine.
you.
The fireworks will in fact hurt you.
Don't
Well, I mean, they
say
will
that.
if you're too close. But
Oh, now she's freaking out.
Your auntie lies to you.
I don't eat fireworks.
That's fair.
Thing. So who's in the cave?
We're all in the cave.
I'm not in the cave.
Bell,
dog's not in the
Baldath
By the
is
way,
not.
before I would have entered into this cave, I would have cast the mystic spell creation on this little like staff ed that I have to make a little light, since it is so dark in the cave.
Okay. Yeah.
The second my dad's like out of like my sight, I start like doing the dog whimper cry, and then you just hear, and he bolts in after him. Just
Your
like-
dog is. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm coming too.
Belle has separation anxiety.
I can't see him anymore. Ah.
Belle's like, bad choice, wrong choice.
So are all of us?
I think so. I think.
Did Felicity go in the cave?
Oh yeah, Felicity. She lighted the staff and then walked inside.
Here we go.
Urget
Yeah.
looks down at the timer that's on his wrist that he is now set to see how long it would take for Bell to come running in. Like,
Ah,
All
new
right.
record.
3 seconds.
35 seconds. That's not bad.
Oh, so cute. Okay, now that you're all in the cave, and you're all walking, the floor is just it's rock.
The floor's not
Not-
squishy, right?
It's not.
I
Squishy.
don't
The
have to
floor-
worry about your
is not
mimic
squishy.
room again.
You don't appear to be walking on anything's tongue, for sure. It's just a
Beautiful.
rock.
You have scarred me permanently since that Sunday game.
My bad.
Fine, it's
But
great.
you do hear a very soft squeaking from ahead and around, not on the floor, but in all other
Squeaking.
directions,
Everyone do
basically.
the dinosaur.
Is it a squeaking like a toy squeaker?
No, kind of like an old door.
Oh, like a squeaky door.
More doors.
Yeah, sure. That was a little bit, but yeah, it's more metallic. Yes.
Mm.
So this cave, it's very dry compared to the outside.
Hmm.
So there doesn't appear to be anything growing in here at all.
Okay.
And there doesn't appear to be evidence of anything living.
And it's like a cave floor, right? Like stone. It's not like cobblestone or something.
No, it doesn't look
Yeah.
like it's been made by people.
That was just a distinction, since the one that we crashed through was like had all the ballasts and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you go a little bit further, it only gets darker. So,
Sucks for you guys.
hey,
But
I
the
can see at least five, 3 squares in front of me.
but the squeaking does get louder. Sure.
You said it was like
Maybe-
a door.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking maybe I described it a
shutters?
little incorrectly. You know, it's fine.
Is it like
Yeah.
a mouse? Like a
No,
Is that like
we'll
a
just
metal
stick-
on metal noise?
We'll stick with. It's definitely a metal on metal. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just stick
Oh
with.
gosh, I hate the metal on metal noises. Ooh.
Yeah. We'll just stick with the swinging door. So.
And we all blow up.
No, you don't all blow up. I hate to do this because I don't have anything really prepared for this.
Look, you can say the monster appears, and then we'll fight it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we can fight it next
for sure.
session.
You can. Well, don't we have like a half hour left?
Let's see here.
It is
Either
almost
way.
8:15.
Either way, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just looking for initiative on the Twitch stream. I was like, I can't find my character sheet.
Nope, that's
Oh wow, that's like a really bad initiative roll for me.
I don't think I get any bonuses to initiative, right?
Look at all of us with our 4 finesse.
Hey, I've got 8. Nice. Not bad. Better than last time.
I get to go die first.
Let's see. 8.
Actually, you having high initiative might be for the best, Brad, because Naila does not exactly have a lot of HP.
I get to go die first.
Bell, 7.
I'm
okay.
faster than my dad.
We'll just pretend the inside of the
It's because you were already running.
dream.
That
To catch
keen,
up.
keen nose. And I'm just walking in the dark. I imagine what I'm doing is following Naila's like eyes in the darkness.
Well, Felicity's got to light up.
So because
I have a very, it's not
Felicity's
a very
behind me.
bright one. Oh yeah, that's true.
Belle can't be surprised.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Belle is the first to notice that the walls are moving.
You lied.
Dad,
It is a mimic.
But
attention, help. I'm listening. I don't see anything.
that's so good.
Running little circles around you.
This doesn't help me. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Does this still count as nature?
No.
No.
Wait, like where you are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's
How
good.
are the walls moving?
They're skittering.
Oh, that's
I'm going to.
way
grab-
worse.
I'm gonna grab my dad's pant leg with my teeth and pull him towards a wall, and then not close enough that they can touch it. They go.
Attention, Dad.
So
He just swings out with the spear.
as,
Just swings.
oh bro. So as you
Oh.
roll an attack just to see what happens here.
Dad, bad help. That's so good. I love that you have these buttons. I keep getting so thrown off because I see
What is happening?
voice, but mouth not move.
Hey, there we go. 4 successes
Wow.
plus 2 auto hits from my spear.
Wow.
So 6.
I don't remember. Okay, so you totally hit the wall, and a bunch of things like come, like kind of like wood chips almost come flying off the wall, and they suddenly all light up blue and orange, and it's really quite pretty, except that the entire like cave wall is now lit up in the outlines of like beetle wings.
Oh dear.
It's quite pretty. Some of them are spotted.
Dad.
Now, one second. Before we go any further, I want to apologize because I don't remember. Like, I remember somebody was being like, "Spiders are definitely a no-go," but
That
it
is
occurs
Trevor.
to me that beetles are beetles okay?
I go fuck.
Yeah, beetles are good.
Okay.
Trevor,
I-
you're the one with the bugs.
I hate
right?
bugs, but I don't really care. It's perfectly fine.
They're not
Okay.
real bugs.
Yeah, they're not real bugs. As long as there's not a bug
Yeah,
right
you can-
here.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually tell that these are not living creatures.
Oh,
That's so
Yes.
much worse.
fascinating.
Undead bugs.
Well, they're not undead either. Well, that's horrifying.
Robot
I don't like that.
bugs.
That is way worse. I'm happier with the mechanical
I take
bugs.
offense to the insinuation that robot things cannot be living.
I mean, not living in the sense that they won't molt and things.
Okay.
They don't have organic parts.
I'll
Yeah.
They're
I'll
like
let
HBO.
you. I'll let it
They're
slide this time.
inorganic.
They're non-organic. Yeah, there we go.
I'll let it
Inorganic.
slide this time. But watch yourself, McCoy.
Got it.
Okay, so he hits the wall. A ton
he
of
hits
the
the
little
wall.
beetle things fly off of it, or like
entire-
wood chips.
Yeah, I lost it at that. It's fine.
It's fine.
Owen, help!
Just stay very calm, and he just keeps walking. And the
I
cave is
hit
now
it.
buzzing.
Well, but we have lights at least.
Yes, you can now see very well. This is for sure a cave.
We've entered
that
a
you guys are
rave
in.
party. Like we've got the orange and the blues.
Calm down, Maurice.
So are the bugs immediately trying to fly at us?
Oh no, the ones that landed on the ground are just kind of like staying there, and their wings are all doing the. They're making. It's like somebody hasn't oiled these bugs' wings in a very long time.
Are they like
Oh.
metallic cicadas?
Yes.
Oh, I hate
They're-
cicadas.
Yeah, they're more
The sound.
like they're definitely.
Scarabs.
Yeah, sure. They're
Oh,
they're
okay.
they're beetle like. Here.
Beetles are
we'll-
Are they
pretty broad
big?
category,
Are they
though. That's
bad?
what we're getting at.
Yeah, I know, but like
I-
they're.
Are they Beetleborgs?
They are
Red
beetle
beetle
boards. We just need to know if they're big and bad.
I think
They're-
they're little and small.
These are small. They're
Okay.
about this. I mean, small being relative, I guess, to the size of.
Small bad beetle
Well-
boards.
Brad, I'm gonna hit you with this. Compared to a regular beetle, they're pretty big.
They're the size of Nyla's.
Comparatively
Oh, that's
big,
so
bad
pretty!
Beetle boards.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty.
That's too many legs.
Yeah, it is too. I
I
mean,
feel
but
like
no, because this is an
this
alien beetle.
in
You know,
Oh,
Discord? Where are we looking?
Discord.
it's in
Discord.
Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I don't.
Oh,
Oh, that's gorgeous.
oh, that's cool. I
They're
hate it.
Oh,
Pretty.
it's like clockwork.
Yes. They look like old, like
Big.
Let me see
Belle's
if
gonna
I can-
try. Belle's gonna sniff one
Like
and then
ancient-
see if it crunches in his teeth.
Hi, Diana.
oh my. Okay, yeah, sure.
It's a good
I
thing we
feel
rolled
like-
initiative.
Yeah, I feel like we need a roll for this.
Okay, what the fuck do I roll?
Would it be an attack roll?
That is a great, yeah. I guess an attack
It's
roll
an
because your
unarmed
teeth are
attack, right?
teeth are weapons, right?
Yeah, I didn't buy my teeth as weapons.
They come with natural starting
Shit.
teeth.
You can just have.
There were no teeth in the character.
It's a
I added it recently.
Oh well, it wasn't there when I was trying.
Didn't
to
we
do it.
settle it on it being an unarmed attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Okay, I don't have.
We
an
had to
unarmed-
figure it out for Cam, the Chunka last season.
I don't have.
There we go.
A
I was
just
able.
unarmed attack button.
I like when you post pictures in Discord because then I can just pop it straight up on the screen so people can see the horrifying creature.
That's good.
I think he's pretty.
Oh yeah, very pretty. I just hate bugs, so I
I mean,
Burn.
Okay, but like,
Burn
what do
them
I
down.
roll for an unarmed attack?
it's just
It's power.
Okay.
yes. It would be power plus 2.
Okay, so whatever that I just rolled +2.
that is
well,
a success.
Yeah.
Good job, me.
One success. Wait, so there's an extra 2 dice.
You should roll 2 more d6s. Anytime you
Okay.
make an attack,
Because it's an attack.
it's always 2. You always
All
add
I did
plus
was
2.
hit the power button.
That's fine.
Hit the power button again. Just drop the last one.
Yeah. Hit the
Okay,
power,
okay.
just drop
That
the
I can do.
Oh,
Oh.
well.
Do you have anything in weapons mastery or no?
No.
Okay, so you get one
Yes.
Oh.
No, I have 2. I have 2
Oh, okay,
weapons.
so you can bump that 4 up to a 5.
Yeah, you can turn the
I will
4 to
do
a
that.
5.
Sure.
There you go.
Look
Okay.
at that.
So you do manage to pick up this beetle and attempt to crunch it.
Oh dear.
It is quite hard. You can't.
I can already
can't-
hear my dad saying, "What's in your mouth?"
Get over
It
here.
is-
Drop it.
Drop it.
It is for
He
sure
reaches over, like,
metallic. It's in it. You're having as difficult a time with that as if it were a jawbreaker. So in doing so,
just
the
agitated
bugs all
bug.
begin to click rhythmically, and further down the tunnel that you guys are in is a much larger set of lights
Click, click.
and a big squeaking sound.
Cool.
A much
Imagine
louder, amplified
Yeah.
squeaking sound.
It's huge.
I imagine
can't
that the
see.
other beetle just sounds like 808s.
It's a big
Ah.
beetle,
Great. This is the worst. Why'd
Big
we have to
beetle.
bite down on the beetle?
and he is coming.
Is dog is thing on ground.
Yeah. Immediately. No,
Is
it
thing
makes
you
perfect
don't want
sense.
in dog's mouth immediately goes in mouth.
It's not the first time and it won't be the last, so get used to it.
All right then. Okay.
The bug. He's kind of charging at you guys, but rather slowly. You can tell that it's very angry, though. It's buzzing.
It's
Menacingly.
just
Menacing.
charging there. Buzzing at us menacingly.
While we wait for our round 1 participant,
29.
how about everybody?
I did heal up some, so this is good.
Yes. Everybody roll. Actually, just Trevor probably roll our canting, because you were making yourself aware of the arcane
I need to
situation in the
check on my
cave
dog,
before.
I'm sorry.
Do I also because I'm magically attuned?
Yeah.
So it
Go
should be, what, 8?
Oh no.
1, 2, 3. And then 3 will become a 5 as well, so 4 total.
How much determination do we have again?
We should have, well, it's 1, cause we're level 1, right? No, what level are we? 3?
3?
3. And then it's for every 2 points in judgment, you get 1.
So it's your level.
Yep, level plus 2 points in judgment.
Was that changed for the after level 5?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
changed with Reforged a while back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's still in the dock as also.
Mm.
Okay, well I'm gonna re-roll. Actually, there's no. Yeah, I have to re-roll. So I keep a 1 and a 6.
Do it.
That's so
Oh.
much worse.
No, it's almost the exact same, except the 1 became a 2.
Well, it doesn't matter.
So that's 2 successes.
Yep.
And 3 successes.
I had 4. I turned
4
the-
successes?
I turned the 3 to a 5.
I
Oh,
have
got it.
1 success and 3 failures.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Trevor, 4 successes. My mind just blinked about what this roll was for.
Oh, no.
Nothing happens to Urgeth, but Trevor, you notice that you are aware that these beetles, there's nothing magical about them
Okay.
whatsoever.
Interesting. So they're mechanized then.
Neck beetles.
Neck beetles.
Needles. No, that's bad.
Fascinating.
Needles.
Beetles.
I'm gonna back away slowly. So the beetle is approaching. There's a bunch of
Rapidly,
beetles
slowly.
just at regular like walking
Yep.
speed.
Beetle charging pace.
it's kind of comically slow to someone who's been around, I guess, giants.
Okay.
That's true.
And how big is the cave that we're in? Are we like forced into like a single file here?
It's not that small. Like you guys can all walk next to each other, but this
Okay.
beetle is so large that it would be single file. If there's another beetle behind it, you can't tell.
Okay.
Right then.
I will
Thought it's
say
amazing.
out to the group. All right, everyone. Prepare yourselves. Prepare to defend yourselves, and also be ready to. What's the word I'm thinking of? It's where you run away, but like strategically. Retreat.
Tactically retreat.
Tactically retreat. But do not be afraid to retreat if this is looking too dangerous. And I'm going to give a +1 pip to. Let's go with our big boy.
Urvale.
Yeah. I'm going to hop off of the bear.
All right.
And I'm going to forego my extra action to do some mimic bullshit.
We love this stuff.
Yeah.
I am going to use my deja vu. So
You've just been in
I
this
have
place
an
before?
additional reaction until the start of my next turn, and I can interrupt an enemy's turn to then take a turn. At which point, when I'm done, they will continue their turn if they are still able to.
Okay.
So I am just like preparing for whatever comes. Ooh, I don't got no time stuff.
Sorry, the bug just rolled.
Oh no,
Oh,
the bug rolled.
the bug is a 9.
The bug forgot to roll his initiative.
Ah, yes, the bug forgot to roll his initiative.
Darn that bug.
Darn those bugs and their forgetfulness.
Dumb bug. So the bug is going to continue to approach. It's at this point you notice that the tunnel ahead of you is much longer than you thought it was, because it still hasn't reached you.
Oh. That's
I
weird.
feel like I've wasted my 3 MP.
Did the little bugs forget to make their initiative checks as well?
No, the bugs are going on this. The little bugs are going with the same thing. I just accidentally closed my dice.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah, so the little bugs detach themselves from the walls, and they're going to attack the nearest target, which I believe is Urgeth, because he was dragged over close to the wall.
probably. Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
attack the wall. He has reach, so
He has reach, it's true. Is Bell
no,
mechanically
behind
aware
me.
of this? That he didn't have to drag you right up next to the wall?
Yes. I mean, they've been traveling for quite a while. Long enough for Belle to have separation issues.
Practically speaking, Bell is aware. Okay.
That's
So,
wonderful.
so anyway, it's probably Urget either way, or Bell. I'll roll for one.
There we go. Cave background.
We're attacking Urgeth.
Woo.
All right.
Good luck, Urgeth.
It is hard to hit me, and I have.
Yeah, we were running into that issue before.
I also have repeller armor. So.
Oh,
Mhm.
Mhm.
let's take a look at the repeller armor. Is that a thing?
Let's see.
Yeah.
It depends. If it does hit me, I can try and deflect with the +1 bonus die.
Mm-hmm.
And if it does hit, I reduce by my vitality virtue.
Okay, so they hit with because 4 is hard,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they hit.
I will attempt to deflect that.
As your
which
reaction.
uses- yeah, as my reaction. What does that use again?
What defense uses?
Is it defense?
It's
that-
defense. If you don't have any points in defense, then it's just a finesse or power check.
Okay.
If you do have points in there, you can still use finesse or power. Just,
Okay.
So you could roll
Yeah,
defense,
defense.
even if
Defense
you don't
only
have.
says vitality, so that's
yeah, it's like that because for the most part, you only ever use it for like blocking and defending things. But when this like check comes up like this, then you can use weapon power or finesse, which it does say that in the skill section, but I just didn't change it because I was like, well, you can't really use
yeah. No, that's fair.
I have to replace the battery in my headset.
Oh
so
my
sorry.
goodness.
Oh,
What a monster.
1, 2, 3.
I got 3, but I
wow.
forgot my bonus.
Yeah.
I forgot my bonus die from.
From Nyla.
I'm sorry. Did somebody say something important?
Ah,
No.
that's much better.
4 on the deflect, and then Nyla, is it another bonus die for you or an additional pip? Pip. Okay, then I'm gonna change that 2 to a 3.
Okay.
Okay, so is that 5 an additional dice? Is that
Well,
what's
let's
going
see.
on?
I'm using my spear, so
Yes.
that's 5. Yeah, 5's an additional. Using my spear, which gives me, I think, an auto hit.
Cool.
Come on, baby.
No, I'm not in my defensive stance, so
Yeah.
I got 4.
Do you have Blade Master?
I do have Blade Master though.
Okay, so you would win the time.
I win the time. Oh wait, and then I also had a bonus from deflectors. I have a bunch of bonuses for defending.
Yeah, you
let's
totally.
You're the tank.
Yes.
These bugs stood no chance. And you were like super fast, I guess. In deflecting these bugs, so they're now just kind of hovering around you in what appears to be robotic confusion.
He does like the anime bow staff spin with the spear.
Perfect.
Like,
Yeah,
block them all off.
the lightsaber deflecting lasers.
Yeah.
It's great.
Classic.
So these are the bugs.
Wow, that is not remotely how I spelled this name.
All right, Felicity's turn.
Felicity.
All right. Well, Felicity will move up a little bit and not next to Urgeth. I don't want to be there. Not with all the bugs flying around. But basically kind of like move around the area. And I'm going to attempt to place a trap on the ground.
Ooh.
In the direction of which the creature is running towards us. Which will be a spell, so that's good to know. So I roll
Very good.
9d6, I think. On this one, because it's a nature spell. 1, 2. +1. Oh, no, it's just +1 auto hit back. Okay, so it's 8.
Anything going on with the
+6.
arcane poisoning?
1, 2. Yeah. Okay, 3. So, yep, I'll turn that 4 into a 3, or 4 to a 5, which will let me reach the average arcanting. So she kind of like spins her little staff around and like marks an X on the ground. In doing so, a 5x5 little field pops up. You see this like what looks like almost a organic mine crafted from like leaves and bark, which has these tendrils of vines that spread out across the entire area. And that'll be my turn.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I have an important question.
What's up?
Is Owen fighting with us?
Owen is.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I figured he probably can't resist a fight.
Yeah.
Like,
And then I'll move back a little bit with the remainder.
It's
of my
frankly a
movement, too.
miracle he rolled as low in initiative as he did.
I'm in the same boat though.
Okay. Bell's turn.
That leaves us with Bill.
Okay. Belle is going to start just chittering away. Just like telling a whole doggy story that you can't understand. But I guess if Felicity listens this time, Felicity will just hear a lot of guilt about like, I'm sorry, bugs are so good for chonking, but this one was a hard bug, and I'm just the worst.
Which you will hear. You do talk.
And this is a story of anguish.
Okay.
And
Okay. I love this.
the bugs, the bugs flying around Dad. I guess it only really targets 3 of them, but I don't know if this is like a swarm or whatever.
It's a swarm.
They're gonna take 1d6 plus 2. So that's gonna be 5 damage to 3 of them, just because I am the saddest.
Yeah.
And my pitiful whines caused them.
Deep.
Then
They
and-
regret everything.
Yeah, they feel
They
the anguish.
They regret the fact that they didn't break when I bit them.
They feel really bad about that.
They're like, I'm sorry your TPs weren't hard enough.
It was a good try.
Choppers.
Oh, that's funny. Anything else on your turn, Belle?
Nope, I'm just focused on being sad.
Fair enough.
Urgeth.
Okay, so first, as free movement, you see as Urgath is spinning the bow staff, the spear around, he starts to kind of like bend in weird ways, and he stretches out again in that terrible body horror sense where he gets longer and activates the aggressive stance.
Okay.
And he's going to
This
swing
guy.
at. He's gonna swing out at the beetles in front of him.
Swat them. Kill them.
Alrighty. Little bugs.
Man, I am just having a rough go.
Yeah.
So that's 4 because of the audio hit from a 2-handed weapon because I'm an Etten.
Yeah. You hit them.
I figured. Okay.
You hit some bugs.
Amazing. Wow. Canting is at 6 rolls now. Nice.
That's 16 points of damage
Flailing
the
the
spear.
spear.
as he's just slicing at these bugs, and then it has been long enough and far enough. Let me just see. What is the range on the wrist launcher for the soldiers?
Great question. I don't know by heart.
In combat, you may use a wrist launcher to attack an adversary as an extra action. If you succeed. That doesn't say.
So it's the same as one of the pistols. So, wait. In combat, you may use a wrist launcher to attack an adversary within 15 squares as an extra action.
I must have an old. Oh, you know what? I pulled up. I didn't pull up Reforged. I pulled up Core.
That's why.
So much. All right.
It also didn't say 15 squares, so.
Yeah.
But this is for sure old.
Yeah, I have updated the PDF since then. And updated. I think that was like an early print copy too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah. Things changed.
All right. Well, either way, finesse weapon masters.
I should pull up the PDF. I have it right here.
Go.
Just like
Is-
actual books better.
Is
No, that's
Big Beetle
understandable.
within 15
I'll get
squares?
I'll get you an actual book updated.
No, it's good. I'm sorry, what was your question about 15? Oh, the bug is definitely within 15 squares.
Big
Yeah.
Beetle's within 15 squares?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can bump up that 4 to a 5.
Yeah. You hit
Alright.
him as well.
Cool. So it does 9 points of force damage. And is there any adversaries within 2 squares of it?
Yes.
Okay.
There's
They take
both.
half
It'll
of
be
that 9 damage from the wrist launcher.
Very nice. Nice loud echoing through the cave we're in too, as a
Oh, it probably sounds horrible.
Along with all the creaking wings and the
Poor
I
Mel's ears
Sensory-
are flat against his head, and he's just sounds so unhappy.
sensory overload right now.
I would like to use some monk bullshit. I'm gonna mimic strike and attack that big beetle with
Ooh.
Urgat's weakest ranged weapon.
Which is a sniper
Oh.
rifle, right?
My sniper rifle. Yep.
so funny to me.
That's very funny. I love mimics.
That is a. Let me check my. I can make that as a 3. If I need a 4, I can make it a 4.
That is you can hit him with it.
With 3?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, I hit him with a 3. And what's the damage that your sniper rifle does?
It's a D6 plus a flat thing, but give me a second. Sniper rifle is 1d6. Oh, shoot, I forgot. It doesn't. It's 1d6 plus 4. Plus finesse.
Nice.
Plus judgment for me, because I use
Yep,
judgment.
yep.
Which is still
mimics.
a 4. For 13 damage.
13.
13 damage on the big guy.
On the big guy.
Okay.
Very
Yes.
nice.
That's my monk bullshit.
Owen. He kind of screams incoherently and appears on the ceiling,
What?
stabbing some yeah, these guys are stupid. They don't obey floors.
Why obey floors when you can obey the ceiling?
What are the laws of physics? We don't care.
They don't
And
care.
he stabs what appears to just be the ceiling, but it's probably bugs. And then
Hate that.
Might be the ceiling, probably bugs.
one would assume. And then let's see if he has the ability I thought he did. He does. Sweet.
Very nice.
And then charges forward toward the big bug,
Nice.
and he hits a wing. He just runs right into it, screaming the whole time.
I like this guy. Head-on tactics. All right, perfect. You want to dive into the game yourself? You can always go to our website, www.sdgcreatives.com. There's a new player introductory guide on there, just in case you're a little nervous about learning new systems. That'll help out, and it's really fun to pick up. As well as the demo books and all sorts of fun mechanics for you to dive into to learn Veil of the Void. Thank you for joining. If you would like to let them know where they can find you lovely folks, starting with Zach. That'd be
Everybody,
great.
my name is Zach Walsh. I run a podcast called Schedule for Launch, which is really quickly coming up on its 100th episode.
Woo!
Yeah,
Wow.
It's
crazy,
exciting.
eh?
Congrats.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's nuts. I'm trying to figure out what to do for that. I'm trying to get some people together. We're going to do a big talk on
Ah, that's exciting.
gaming and stuff in indie spaces.
That's so
A
cool.
bunch of cool stuff. You can find me on all the major podcast and streaming services. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Schedule for Launch.
If you would like to let them know where they can find you, Tori, so that all of them can head over there.
Sup? I'm Tori. I'm known as Miss Anxiety everywhere. You can. I focus on vintage style, but not vintage values. I'm a mental health advocate, and I play some crazy video games. Yeah.
Sounds good. And then Brad?
You can follow me on Twitter at Rubik Cubes, and if Twitter goes down, you can't find me anywhere.
Nice.
Join the
And yeah. And of course, for Noble and I, you can find us over on linktree/Feldevoid or over on our website, stgcreatives.com. The Linktree is definitely the best option that I always suggest, as it has everything organized, so you can quickly find everything. Again, as I said, we have the new introductory guide, which is really useful, so I would definitely highly recommend go checking it out. Yeah, we have a lot of fun stuff planned going forward for Veil of the Void, so we're quite excited for what the future holds for us. But yeah, thank you for joining. Noble, thank you so much for GMing. It's been great to be a player of the game that I created, so this is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, we will see you all next time on the 15th of August. Until then, I hope you all have a great night. And thank you for joining. And we will see you all then. So, bye-bye.
Bye.